Yo, what's good YouTube? Welcome to this new Logic Pro tutorial. This is the second part of my mixing rap vocals tutorial. Today we're gonna look at how to add reverb, delay, and how to make an automation on your vocals. Next week I'll show you how to mix your beats. Let's get straight into this Logic Pro tutorial. We're gonna take the same session as last time, the freestyle. We're just gonna look at how to add reverb and delay. The easiest way to use reverb and delay is to create a bus, and that's what I'm going to do. This way you can use the same settings, the same reverb for different tracks. I click here on send, and then I can create a bus. I can choose any number, it's really up to you. Let's use bus 10 for example. Here you can put a name if you want to. I'm gonna put reverb room. Here I'm on bus 10 and I can add a reverb. I'm gonna use the ChromaVerb. We're not gonna hear the reverb because it's on a bus. If you want to hear the reverb, you need to turn up the volume knob.
Such a come on, tell me where it is. I've been around from the start, I'll admit this shit. Jumped the gun too early, I'm at the end.
A really cool trick for rap vocals or for vocals in general is to add a room reverb. It's a very short reverb, but it's gonna add a lot of depth to your vocals. Here you can use different presets. Try to use a very short reverb, so below a second.
I'll admit this shit. Jumped the gun too early, I'm at the end. And it's like I'm trying to find my own happiness. I thought I had it out, guess it had it been. Now I'm sitting here like what's happening. Well, I held it in.
For example, this one will work very well. I'm gonna find the right balance, the right volume for the reverb.
Such a come on, tell me where it is. I've been around from the start, I'll admit this shit. Jumped the gun too early, I'm at the end. And it's like I'm trying to find my own happiness. I thought I had it out, guess it had it been.
Something like that, that's a really good starting point. That's without the reverb.
Such a come on, tell me where it is. I've been around from the start, I'll admit this shit. Jumped the gun too early, I'm at the end. And it's like I'm trying to find my own happiness.
And this is with the reverb.
Such a come on, tell me where it is. I've been around from the start, I'll admit this shit. Jumped the gun too early, I'm at the end. And it's like I'm trying to find my own happiness. I thought I had it.
It's quite subtle, but once again, it really adds a tiny bit of depth to the vocals, and it sounds a bit better like that. Let's move on to the next effect, which is going to be more of a creative choice. Here we're gonna talk about delays, and more specifically about slapback delays. That's a very short delay, and it sounds really vintage. It was used in the 60s in many rock recordings. Again, I create a bus for my delay. Delay, slapback. Here you can simply try the echo.
Such a come on, tell me where it is. I've been around from the start, I'll admit this shit.
And I put a very short delay.
Such a come on, tell me where it is. I've been around from the start, I'll admit this shit.
And I also turn down the feedback.
Such a come on, tell me where it is. I've been around from the start, I'll admit this shit. Jumped the gun too early, I'm at the end.
And I turn down the delay.
Such a come on, tell me where it is. I've been around from the start, I'll admit this shit. Jumped the gun too early, I'm at the end. And
finally, I can also play with the color. So on the left side, it will sound darker, and on the right side, it will sound brighter.
Such a come on, tell me where it is. I've been around from the start, I'll admit this shit. Jumped the gun too early, I'm at the end. I held it in to prevent the wind. I just seem to feel like I'm scraping skin.
With the beats.
In a bad beat, but I like a friend, but they both pretend. Might have to attend to them both. I hit them with the switch like Nintendo. From 10 toes, there you go. On all fours, now strike a pose on knees and elbows. Yeah, you know the young nigga on. Smoking gas, yeah, it's only strong.
Let's carry on with the delays. Here we're gonna look at how to make longer delays. It can be very useful when you have a big silence for an outro, for example.
They keep running, please do not tell Buffy I do not do love.
Let's make a delay on the word love. Again, I create a bus. This time I'm gonna use the StereoDelay.
They keep running, please do not tell Buffy I do not do love. They keep running, please do not tell Buffy I do not do love.
I want to hear the delay only at the end of the word, so I'm gonna do an automation. I press A on my keyboard. Then I go on main and send delay long. Here I'm just gonna draw the automation.
They keep running, please do not tell Buffy I do not do love. They keep running, please do not tell Buffy I do not do love.
Of course, you can try different presets.
They keep running, please do not tell Buffy I do not do love. They keep running, please do not tell Buffy I do not do love.
That's an option, and of course you can try different delays.
They keep running, please do not tell Buffy I do not do love.
We added a long delay, and to finish this tutorial I'm just gonna add again the backing vocals, and here I'm just gonna add a big reverb. I create a new bus. I'm gonna use ChromaVerb again. Let's try this one for example.
Tell me what it is, how to meet the shit. Oh, I'm at the end. Hey, guess I had it in. What's happening? It prevailed away. I just seem to feel like I'm scraping skin, still I'm here again.
It's pretty good. Let me add another delay.
Tell me what it is, how to meet the shit. Oh, I'm at the end. Happening. Guess I had it in.
On the background and backing vocals, you can add a lot of reverb and delays if you wanted to. You can always listen to all your vocal tracks together, so this way you can be sure that it sounds good together.
Top eyeball in a couple weeks, I'm a triple cross. No religion, no faith to die. I drown my problems out with alcohol.
It works pretty well together. We've learned how to add reverb and delay on your vocal tracks. I hope you liked it and that you've learned something. Let me know what you think. Next week, I'll show you how to mix a beat in Logic Pro. In the meantime, stay tuned, take care, bye-bye.
Beat the shit, jump the gun too early, I'm at the end. And the cycle trying to find my own happiness. I thought I had it out, guess I had it been. Now I'm sitting here like what's happening. Well, I held it then, I prevail to win. I just seem to feel like I'm scraping skin. Still I'm here again, alone without a friend, but a cup of hen and a bad bitch. But I like a friend, but they both a 10. Might have to attend to them both. I hit them with the switch like Nintendo. From 10 toes, there you go. On all fours, now strike a pose on knees and elbows. Yeah, you know it, young nigga on. Smoking dead, yeah, it's only strong. Born big like a tag along. She could be for friends, so